Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen. Let's do a question of the day. Do you like that name for her? I feel like they could have come up with a better name. Spider-Gwen feels kind of uninspired. Anyway, this might be the best figure of the four that I've reviewed for this movie. We're going to see by the end of the review, but there's definitely some stuff that's very nice about this figure. I like a lot of stuff about it, but there's also some stuff that's like really garbage. So, I don't know, we're gonna find out, but let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Okay, before we look at the figure, let's take a quick look at my package. It is the same package for all of them. I'm still not thrilled with it, but if you're okay with it, then you will be fine with it. Doesn't really make sense that it's a retro card for modern figures, but that's what it is. So there you go. Okay, let's set that aside and look at the figure. I have to say it's probably the best looking silhouette out of all of the ones I've reviewed so far. Maybe 2099 was better, I don't know. She stands just about 15 to the top of her head, maybe 15.25 including the hair. That's going to be, let's say, 5 3/4 and 6 inches. She is available in stock at Big Bad Toy Store. I'll put a link in the description below. There she is against Darwin. Here she is up against Spider-Man, Peter Parker. So scaling's probably okay. Alright, question of the day. What would you name Spider-Gwen if you weren't naming her Spider-Gwen? That seems kind of pointless. Like, you don't want to put your name in your superhero name. That would be like calling Batman Bruce. Bat Bruce. There you go. Bat Bruce. Yeah, it's not a good name. I would call her Spider-Girl. I don't know. I'm just trying to get the engagement, guys. Okay, so let's talk about the aesthetic. I like the silhouette of the body a lot. I think they nailed it. I think it looks really good. I think some of the detail work is really nice. The gloves, for instance, those came out good. Not perfect, but good. Her little Power Ranger communicator thing turned out okay. The line work on her body is acceptable. No real problems there. I think the face, they nailed that too. They did a really good job with the unmasked heads for this line, even though they don't all match the movie. They're still well executed for what they are. Her hair is too plasticky, but the paintwork is okay. Sculpt is pretty good. Can't fault them for that. The down hood is a nice touch. I like that. It's pretty darn good looking. I don't like that this arm is falling off and there's nothing I can do about it, but generally speaking, from an aesthetic standpoint, this looks like what it's supposed to for the most part. It's perfectly acceptable. Definitely could use a higher level of finish, but it is not bad at all. I really like the face. It's super clean. That's a really nicely done face paint job. And the sculpt is solid too. Yeah, thrilled with it. So aesthetically, by far the best one from this bunch that I've reviewed. I will give her, for this bunch of figures, I'd say 9, but for Marvel Legends overall, I'd say 8. It's really good looking. Surprisingly good looking. I think they nailed this one for being a cheaper end batch of figures, lower end batch of figures. Okay, now as far as the accessories go, we do get the masked hooded head. Also very nicely done. Very pleased with that. We get some alternate hands, so instead of the 2 open hands, you get a thwip and a fist. That's fine. And then whatever this thing is, I mean, for what it is, it's pretty well done as far as I can tell, but I don't know. Is it a hologram? Is it, a ghost? I don't know what that is. But it's nicely done, so whatever. 7 out of 10. Fine for the accessories. Let's see if it can pose. So for the head, we do have the hinge and the ball peg. Can't really go back because of the hair. That is unfortunate, so you're just going to get your rotation. And that's about it. So that's unfortunate. Not much you can do other than softer hair, which they definitely could do. They just choose not to. Full rotation for the shoulder, of course. Bringing it up to horizontal is okay, just better than horizontal. You do get a bicep swivel, which is an ugly cut, unfortunately. And this one is just not all the way in. And I can't get it to go in. And so I don't know if everybody had that or if mine just has extra flashing or something, but it's an issue. Double jointed elbow works wonderfully, no problems there. Wrists have a swivel and a hinge, that's fine. Diaphragm joint on this figure, let's see. Leans back a little bit, it's not great. Why did they have to put that sharp edge on there? Don't know. Leaning forward, also worthless. Like on this sculpt, you can't just do that. You have to put something in the waist. Side to side is really nice though, and of course you get some rotation. For the hips, this hip area doesn't actually look that good. I guess I should have mentioned that. It's weirdly like chunky. The The silhouette's nice, but if you look actually at the joints, it's kind of weird looking. Okay, so let's see. Does she have lumbar lordosis? I don't know. Alright, she kicks forward, okay. Legs don't go back, going out to the side. It's not bad. It's not even the full splits, though. And they should be, on all Spider-Man figures, able to do the full splits. Thigh swivel is okay. I mean, it's fine. It's a thigh swivel. It's the way it's supposed to be. It swivels. Alright, knee is fine. Ankle goes all the way down, all the way forward. That's really good. No boot swivel, of course. And it's pretty steep there. So her articulation is just the bare minimum of acceptable. So I'll say 6 out of 10. It's pretty limited. No, that's even probably too generous. I'm going to say 5 out of 10. Yeah, it doesn't pose very well. But it'll look okay on a shelf. So if you're into that sort of thing, then go ahead and get it. She'll look fine on a shelf in a not very dynamic pose. If you want a poser, this is probably not the figure for you. I'm going to give her an overall rating of 7 out of 10. Unfortunately, Hasbro drops the ball a lot, and they do it on purpose. But this one does look surprisingly good. I have to say that face sculpt sells me on it, and I don't care at all about this particular version of Gwen, Spider-Gwen or whatever, but I'm just saying it's like a good quality thing. As a reviewer, as a collector, I am not keeping this figure. But as a reviewer, it's fine. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Better than a lot of the other ones from the movie, but still feels like a sub-line that's inferior to what even Marvel Legends are normally, which is not impressive at all. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below, but that's it from me. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And if you haven't subscribed, you should. I have new videos basically every single day, and thousands already on the channel. So make sure you come back for all of that. And in the meantime, keep collecting.